and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title and the time of the month, it is time for another round of Pick Pong. If you are unfamiliar with Pick Pong, it is a monthly TBR game that I play to pick my reads. I will be throwing ping pong balls into cups. Depending on what cup I get, there'll be a prompt on the bottom, and that is the prompt that I have to fulfill. The fun thing is, if I miss 3 times, I have to add an extra prompt or an extra successful throw. Now this month I have introduced a new board to kind of keep track of things because I was getting hella confused because I was missing way too many times. So I now have a board where I will keep track of my misses, and then I also have my successful 5 first prompts. I only ever do 5 a month unless I get my punishment prompts, which are down below. So I'll be putting there what prompts I get coinciding with which successful throw. My misses will be on the side, and this month I'm thinking I'm going to challenge myself and pick the book as soon as the prompt comes up. So usually what I do is I wait until I get all my prompts and then I kind of like fit them around what works for me. Well, this month I'm going to be doing a little different. As soon as the prompt comes up, I'm going to have to pick a book. As you can see, I have my cart to the left here. These will be the books that I am trying to priority get on there. They are from my 21 books that I want to read in 2021. If you haven't watched that already, I will link it for you so you can go check it out. But without further ado and any more rambling, let's jump into the first throw. I do obviously have some other reads that I'm hoping to try and get onto here, but I figure rather than boring you with them, I'll just chuck them on and tell you about them if I'm successful in getting a prompt that coincides with it. Knowing me, I'll probably forget them and have to throw them on elsewhere anyways, but yeah. It is the first sunny day that has been in 3 weeks here in Australia, in the area of Australia that I'm in. But I had to go to work today, so I'm filming and the light is probably going to change, but this is the only time that I have to do this because I have a wedding tomorrow night and then work on Friday, and then I am going away for the weekend for my anniversary, and it's just, I don't want to be putting this up late, so we're getting it done now. Okay, so throw number 1. I'm hoping that I don't get any misses this month. So the prompt that we got is poll. So for this one, I will be doing a poll over on my Instagram and as well as Twitter, and then tallying the results of what is chosen. The 2 books I am going to put up, do I be nice to myself and pick 2 books that I really want to read? Or do I pick like 1 book I want to read and then 1 book I'm like not so keen on reading? Keep an eye out on my Instagram. I'll be putting that poll up on the same day that I put this video out. So it will be coming up on Friday, the 25th? 25th. Yeah, Friday the 25th, Australian Eastern Standard Time at 8:30 in the morning. I'll put this video up and I'll also put up the poll. So when you're watching this video, I'll keep the poll live for about 48 hours. Whatever book is decided will be the book that I will read. So keep an eye out, I'll put a couple of books up on that poll. Now we will replace that with, I kept dropping them, so I just chucked them all in a bowl. Anthony's Choice. This has come up before and it's like punished me. It like really messed me up. So let's hope that doesn't happen again this time. My first prompt is poll. Alright, this ball seems to be lucky, so let's continue for throw number 2. I don't want to like jinx myself by being like, woohoo, maybe I'll get a month with no misses. So, prompt number 2 is disability rep. I am trying to think what books I have on my shelf that are disability rep. I might need to look on my phone and have a look at a disability rep list because nothing is jumping to my mind, which is actually really terrible. But perfect. We are reading 6 of Crows as a buddy read this month, and according to Instagram, that shows up as disability rep. Yes, we are doing 6 of Crows for April's. I do have terrible writing, so I apologize, but this is more for my records. Now, we will replace disability rep with Even page number. I had that one last month. You know what? I'm going to put it back in PICKPONG because I want a prompt that we haven't had yet. First in a series. It seems like I literally only have prompts in here that we've already had. Come on. Gifted. We had that last month too. Maybe I need to keep the last month ones out of here. Alright, whatever we get next, I'm just going to keep. Ooh, book box, which is a book that is from any of my book boxes. So I have Once Upon a Book Club box, I have Luxury Reads, and I also have Fable Crate. So one of those books I will be reading if I get this prompt. So at this point, guys, my camera is having an absolute spaz. It freaked out, turned off. When I turned it back on, this is what we have. So I'm going to continue filming with my camera on my phone. So I apologize if the audio or the quality is really shit, but this is what I'm dealing with. Okay guys, so I am sorry about the change in lighting and the change in sound quality, but my camera has had an absolute spaz and it's refusing to turn on unless I get a red screen. It's just flashing and no idea what's going on. So we're gonna continue. So I am up to throw number 3. We will see what I get. And let's hope that my phone doesn't freak out. Oh my God. I was doing so well, I hadn't had any misses, and my camera was like, nah bitch, just gonna make it hard for you. Okay, throw number 3. And I'm really sorry the light is crap, I'm running out of daylight, but this is what we have. And this is the moment that Krystal's leg turns bad. So, miss number 1. Okay, so we'll try again for successful throw number 3. Miss number 2. Successful throw number 3. This one I got independent. So this is a self-published author or a independent publishing company, a book that I have received either from them or purchased myself. Let me have a quick look and I will find. Okay, so for indie author, I am going to do Guardian Gabriel by J.A. Winters. I won this one in a My neighbor is up on his roof, throwing a tarp around. So Guardian Gabriel by J.A. Winters. She's a self-published author and I won this one in a giveaway, I believe. And she's done really cool things and stuck sticky notes through it with little prompts. It's also signed. So I definitely feel like I want to give this independent author a bit of a shout out. So I will have this one linked down below so you can go read all about it. And we will replace that prompt with lowest rated. Successful throw number 4, and we're currently on 2 misses. Here goes. God damn it, I always made it through a whole thing with no misses. So obviously that is miss number 3, which means that I now have to do an extra prompt, unfortunately. Okay, we'll try again for successful throw number 4. I swear I start off so strong and then it just goes like downhill. So that of course is miss number 1 of our second set of misses. Yay! Woohoo! We got prompt number 4 of 6. And for that one, we got friend recommendation. Now for this, I am going to put a story up right now on my Instagram and say, recommend me a book. And the first person to respond, that's the book I'm going to read, if I own it. So the first person who responds with a book that I own is going to be the book that I read. I just remember I'm filming on my phone, so I can't do that. Okay, as soon as I finish filming, I will put a story up on my IG and say, recommend me a book off my TBR. Obviously, people that are friends with me on Goodreads will also be able to access my TBR. They will make me a recommendation, and the first person that responds will be the book that I have to choose. I will let you know a little later as to what book they have chosen, and I will insert that footage here. Editing Krystal here, and the first book that came up was Force of Nature by Jane Harper. This was kindly suggested to me by my friend Laura. You can check out her Instagram, Laura Reads. I'll have the link down below. So I will be reading Jane Harper's Force of Nature, which is the same author as The Dry, which I have raved about on this channel before. So I am really excited to jump back into this one and have another date with Detective Aaron Falk. And we will replace that one with Bird. So this is any book with a bird on the cover. Okay, time to get prompt number 5 of 6. Or miss, you know, that could work too. So miss number 2 of our second set. Prompt number 5. It seems to be that 7 is like the ultimate number. So I'm thinking what I'm planning on doing is increasing the number of misses from 3 to 5 for me to add an additional prompt. Let me know what you think in the comments down below if you think that I am able to increase it to 5. Whatever you guys decide will be what I go with, but I'm thinking I'm going to increase it from 3 to 5 misses before I had to add an extra prompt. Obviously, we now need to get 7 prompts in order for me to finish. I'm sorry about the positioning of this board, but I live in a rental, and in Australia, you're barely allowed to touch the walls when you live in a rental, so I can't be like hanging it up and whatnot, unfortunately. All right, number 5. What the fuck? Miss number 1 of millionth try at number 5 successful. Now, I think I'm going to swap my ping pong ball out because that one's clearly not doing it for me, and see if that makes any difference. Okay. That didn't help at all. So obviously, miss number 2. I really don't want to read 8 books. Okay. When those like ones hit and like roll like that, it always gives me like the biggest heart attack. Okay, so we have managed to get our 5th prompt, which is Dream Country. So this is a book that is based in my dream country, or dream country I want to visit or have visited. Okay, so I'm going to twist this one a little bit, and I'm going to read Heritage by Judy Nunn. So this one is based in Australia, and I live in Australia. It's my dream country. I love living here. It has been everyone's dream country that I've spoken to has wanted to come and visit Australia. So I am going to loophole it, and I'm going to read Heritage by Judy Nunn. And we will replace that one with even page number. Okay, so we have 2 more prompts to fulfill, and I'm only allowed to miss 1 more time. So here's hoping we just get 2 in a row, like we did at the beginning. That'd be a great way to wrap this up, wouldn't it? Oh my god, my camera has like stopped flashing red craziness, and it's charging. So I'm thinking it was just having like a freak out, I'm dead, I don't know how to deal moment. Fingers crossed. Oh, come on, I've missed off that same cup 3 times. And you wanna know, it's probably like big book or like some punishment cup that like I probably don't even want anyways. Ugh. So we now have an extra book. So we're now up to 8 books for the month. Alrighty, time for successful through number 6. What the fuck is wrong with me tonight? Well, let's hope I shoot better in basketball tonight. Screw it, I'm just gonna leave that ball over there. I'll pick another one. Okay, I'll take it. So prompt number 6 will be series continuation. Woohoo! I know exactly, oh actually I have 2 choices. I don't know which one to pick. So for series continuation, I was tossing up between Gemini and continuing the Nevernight series by J. Krystal. But I just think I'm in the mood for a sci-fi. I'm like feeling sci-fi vibes at the moment, so I'm gonna do Gemini by J. Krystal and Amy Kaufman. This is the 2nd book in the Illuminae series, so that is gonna be my choice for series continuation. And we will replace that prompt with TBR Vet. So this is a book that has been on my shelf for far too long. I do have a list of 12 books that will self-destruct in 12 months, which I'm trying to get through, so I probably would pick one of those. Okay, we are trying for successful throw number 7, and I have 2 misses left. Oh, fuck. I'm getting worse at this, I swear. Okay, so I've got 2 misses, and I still have 2 more prompts to hit. Just think again, if you've already commented that I have to keep the 3 misses, do you maybe want to let me increase that to 5 yet? Have you seen how shit I am yet? There will still be plenty of books on my TBR. There will still be plenty of misses. Trust me, if I was to do that rule, I would still have added 2 extra books. Now I might have to add 4 extra books. Okay. No! Okay, so when I made this new board, I only had enough buttons to make it that I would end up with 9 prompts. If I missed, like I don't have any more misses left. So I'm just gonna call it, and we're gonna keep going regardless of if I miss, and fulfill the last 3 prompts, because my game, my rules. So here we go for prompt number 7. For prompt number 7, we have gotten lowest rated. Let me tell you a little bit later. I'll insert the footage here because I'm gonna have to look that up on my phone, which I'm having to film with. And we will replace lowest rated with, not the one on the floor, library. Okay, successful prompt number 8. Time to get number 8. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Thank you. Oh God, I finally hit the cup. It's Big Book. Now I told myself if Big Book came up that I would put Stephen King The Stand on my TBR. So we're doing it. So my Big Book is 1,439 pages. It is a 48-hour audiobook. But we're doing it. And I just remembered that while I was doing Becca's Bookopoly-thon, I had already looked up what my lowest rated book was because I was thinking it might have been the prompt that had come up. And it was actually The Betrothed by Kira Cass. So that is what I'm going to be doing for my lowest rated. And we will replace Big Book with Banned Book. Okay, our final prompt will be, and I would like it noted that I only missed 2 more times, so I still technically got it in without, you know, fudging the rules. So our ninth and final prompt will be, God damn it, Anthony's Choice. So he's not home at the moment because the trains aren't running today, so he didn't make it home in time to be able to be here to help film before I have to go to basketball. So when I come home from basketball, I'll take him into my shelf and I will let him pick a book for me and hope he's kind. I won't tell him that I have some chunky ones on my TBR already and we'll just see what he picked. So I just got home from basketball. I called Anthony on the way home and I said, can you please get a book ready for me? Because I got Anthony's choice on Pick Pong. So what did you pick?
I picked Lily and the Octopus.
So he gifted this to me back in 2019 for my birthday, so almost 2 years ago. So it's been on there for a long time and I'm gonna get to it and probably cry.
Happy days.
Happy days. So there you have it, guys. 9 books for me to read in the month of April. I managed to get 2 of the books on here that I need to read. So I also have to read a couple of other books. I'll tell you about those now. The first one is The True Color of a Little White Lie. This is by Gabrielle Berg-Moser. I had this one sent to me from HarperCollins and it is released on the 7th of April. So I obviously want to try and get through this one in the first week or so of April so that I can put my review up as close to that published date as possible. I'm looking now and I'm thinking I might be able to stick it in my poll, or maybe one of my friends will be kind to me knowing that I need to read it. The other one I also need to read is Darling Rose Gold, which I'm doing for a buddy read. And then I think I have a couple of other virtual book clubs that I'm a part of who haven't picked their books yet for this month, for the month of April yet. And I think I might just have to pass on those or do my best to try and get to them because I already have a lot of books to get through for the month of April. So head on over to my Instagram now if you can and vote on the poll so that you can let me know which book I should be reading. And also make sure you give this big video a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I put out new videos every week. Sorry again about the quality of this video, but you gotta roll with the punches sometime, and that's exactly what I have done because technology was being a bitch. Thanks so much, guys, and happy reading.